New week, don't have anything to say in advance. Let's just get straight to Monday. So, I started the week knowing that I basically wouldn't be getting any trade since I wasn't able to look at the charts at the start of the New York session. But even so, even if I didn't look at the charts, I was able to not catch a trade since I didn't enter anything, but I was able to spot this opportunity here, which was coming from an SMT with ES here, a 3 minute structure shift, and an imbalance fill, which I put the entry in order to adjust for my max risk size. And yeah, my stop loss would have been at these swing lows and take profit at the 50% of this leg down, just at these 3 minute swing highs. And we had also, which also coincided with the bottom actually of a 15-minute imbalance. And yeah, I did see this opportunity, like I said, but I didn't take it in the end, since even though I saw it, I wasn't really paying that much attention, and I didn't want to risk entering a trade, a bad trade, even though it may have looked good at the time, since I didn't trust that, or how can I say, I didn't want to risk anything, since if I would have taken this trade but ended up later realizing that it would have been a bad trade or one that didn't follow my plan, I would have been quite annoyed. So I'm glad that I missed out on this, or I'm glad that I didn't enter here. And either way, it's only a 1.02R risk to reward, so not I didn't miss anything that important. So yeah, overall, like I said, nothing happened since I didn't take any trade. I didn't look at the charts basically at all. This this entry I found here was just me looking for 5 minutes when I had a chance to look at it, and I just put the entry entry tool here, and I just left and really ended up coming later home and seeing that it worked out in the end. So yeah, not much happened today. Tuesday was quite a bad day actually. Took this trade right here, which, as you can see, got stopped out by less than 3 points, I think. Yeah, 2.25 points before price ran to my take profit. But that's not what I'm mad about, even though I was mad about it in the moment. What I am mad about is that I traded before news. At first, after getting stopped out and seeing price run to my target afterwards, I thought to myself that I should have extended my stop loss. But later on in the day, I realized that, or I didn't realize, I accepted that the problem wasn't that my stop loss was too tight, since my stop loss was okay, it was within my risk parameters. Even if I would have, even if I would have extended it, it would have still been in my risk within my risk parameters. That's why I was mad that I didn't extend it in the moment. But the problem wasn't with the stop loss, since it was appropriately placed. But the problem was, like I said, that I traded before news. And at first, when I entered the trade, I didn't realize I forgot about the news 15 minutes to the market open. But when I did remember about them, like around here, I should have exited, or at least exited at break even in this candle, but I didn't, out of, I think, fear of missing the move. So yeah, in the end, I got what I deserved, stopped out by a few points, then price ran to my take profit. The technicals overall were good. We had an entry inside this high time frame imbalance and discount area with a 1 hour structure shift after breaking above these swing highs, and we entered this. We just tapped into this hourly imbalance, small hourly imbalance, but I still counted it. And I entered after a 3 minute structure shift and a retrace into this imbalance. But yeah, um, like I said, the technicals were good, but the context was bad, similar to last Monday, but not the same kind of context. So yeah, not really proud of this, but just like I did with the trade I took last Monday, I won't make this same mistake again. And yeah, as of now, I can just do what I need to do, not take any stupid trades like this one. I'm actually glad that I got stopped out, since if price would have hit my take profit, then I would have gotten a reward for this bad behavior, I guess. For not I would have gotten a reward for not following my plan, and then I maybe would have found a way to justify this entry. But yeah, at least I got punished for it now, so I know not to make it in the future again. I've done it a couple times before, months and months ago, but I feel like this time is different. From what I've seen in the past weeks, for me, I know that I won't make the same mistake again. Wednesday was unfortunately another failed trade day, which once again did not follow my plan. I need to actually lock in. Yeah, this trade, um, really weird stuff happened. So I was on the wrong contract. I was on the December 2025 instead of the March 2026. I told myself on Tuesday that I'd change tomorrow, but I didn't. Because I forgot. And on there, on the December contract, I saw that we had a 3 minute structure shift above these highs, and I entered after an imbalance fill. We also had taken out um, these London lows and as well as these Asian lows, and we had a bullish SMT with these swing lows with ES. And yeah, I entered from there, and when I realized, I don't know why I exited on the December contract and entered again on this March contract, but nevertheless I did. And yeah, after I did, I saw that we didn't have any setup here. So yeah, I guess that's a mistake because I forgot. I'm not that mad about that particular thing, although I should have remembered to change the contract. But I'm more mad that I didn't exit out when I could with this, at least at exit out at break even. So yeah, and because of that, price dumped again, stopped me out. Similar situation to yesterday where I had opportunity to exit at break even, but I didn't out of fear. I guess I hesitated, and that hesitation got me stopped out. So another mistake, at least it's a different one. It's actually one that I haven't made before, and yeah, I've always traded on the right contract up until now. I hope that I can never do this mistake again. I definitely am going to be careful to not make this mistake again when contract expiry dates are near. So yeah, that's it for Wednesday. I'm gonna keep Thursday a short one since I took another failed trade, which didn't really respect my plan. Yeah, we had we were inside this hourly imbalance, 3 minute structure shift, and retrace into this imbalance, which which started working at first before reversing and almost hitting my stop loss back down to break even a little bit into profit before another sharp reversal to stop me out. But yeah, didn't follow my plan because no sweep, no, we didn't take out any highs. since I was bearish for today looking for shorts. I guess if I had waited for these swing highs, maybe would have found something here after breaking above below these 3 minute swing lows. Maybe I would have found something. Let's see if I like so break here. If maybe a 1 minute imbalance. Yeah. Entry here. Oops. Entry here. Stop loss here. And take profit. I probably would have put it either here or here. Or I don't even know. Maybe here, maybe higher. I don't know. But anyway, this would have been a good trade. Yeah. Just annoying overall. So I ended the week off with another failed trade to make it 4 for this week, unfortunately. But at least this trade followed my plan after we swept out. We took out these highs and shifted structure, breaking below these 3 minute swing lows. And yeah, a 1 minute imbalance fill right here. This imbalance, it filled me a little bit lower, but this imbalance right here. And yeah, just kind of immediately started going against me before going back to break even. Then yeah, back into drawdown and just slowly went to my stop loss. So yeah, not much, just a little bit annoying, but at least this one followed my plan. So to recap the week, ended up taking 4 trades in total this week, 4 failed ones as well. 3 of them didn't follow my plan, one did, the last one on Friday. Yeah, overall it wasn't a great week. I slipped back into some old habits, made some pretty annoying mistakes. But yeah, it is a little bit discouraging, but I with how I've been in excluding this week, in the last weeks, excluding this one, I trust that even after a bad week like this one, that I can recover and get back on track. So yeah, like I said, only one trade followed my plan. That should have been the only trade that I should have taken this week, and it would have meant that I would have ended the week with just one loss, which yeah would have been a little bit annoying. But if it follows my plan, I'm not mad about it. Yeah, next week it's Christmas, so I think only 2 trading days. I'll see how I'll fare up next week. But what I do know is that I will follow my plan, and at the very least, I won't make any of the mistakes I made this week. So yeah, see you then.